Hi, my name is Susan Barone, and this is my narrative, A Day That Changed My Life. Have you ever had a moment or a day in your life that changed your entire path of your life or changed the person you became? I did, and it was on October 27th, 2007. One Saturday in October, my husband, myself, and our 14-year-old son gathered in a car to make a 30-minute drive across town. I remember the radio was on, but nobody was talking. Either we were in our own thoughts or we were nervous about what the day was to bring. We arrived at our destination and we all just sat in the car looking at the house. It was a typical house. It was two-story. It had rock landscaping with a few weeds in there, and it had the Halloween decorations, being that Halloween was only a few days away. We approached the door and I rang the doorbell, and I remember my husband grabbing my hand and squeezing it in reassurance. The door was opened by a young man, and he escorted us into the living room. Although the living room had a lot of furniture in it, my husband, my son, and I chose to sit all on the same couch. And there we sat and waited and waited and waited. Okay, it was only about 30 seconds, but it felt like a lifetime. And then we heard noises coming down the stairs. I looked up and I saw a little boy to be about 5, when in reality he was 7. He was dressed in khaki pants, a blue shirt, and a little tie. He looked like a man ready to go to work. He was chit-chatting about wanting a snack, especially hot Cheetos. Behind him was a little girl. She was 5. She had the darkest hair and darkest eyes imaginable. She was wearing a cream color and gold dress, and she had black patent leather shoes on, and she was complaining. She did not want to be wearing that dress or those shoes. She wanted to know when she could put her real shoes back on. Behind her was the lady of the house, and she was carrying a little 3-year-old. Dressed in red and black velvet dress, she had little ponytails on her, and she was talking up a storm. What she was saying, I have no clue. They came down and sat across from us in the living room on another couch. And we talked to them, well, as much as you can to a 3, a 5, and a 6-year-old, for the next 20, 30 minutes. And then it was time for us to leave. The lady of the house told them to go and say goodbye to us. And in a typical El Paso way, instead of just saying goodbye, they hugged us. And I remember at that moment, when they put their arms around me and hugged me, that my decision was made. Our family of 3 would now be a family of 6. Every night for the next 2 months, I drove over there to put them to sleep, to tuck them into bed, and to read them bedtime stories. It took us 2 minutes, but right before Christmas, they moved into our house. 6 months later, we legally became a family. That was 9 years ago, and I can't imagine my life without them. Our oldest son is a graduate of college now, and the 3 of them are now all teenagers. They have enriched my life beyond anything I can imagine. So that's my story of the day that changed my life, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.